Hello everyone, this is nhallen37, also known as nhallen37, here with Top Deck MTG, bringing you a semi-final match of our Horizon League from MTG Amino. I am playing Bant mid-range. I don't know if my opponent is zombie, is BboyMadness. I was the first seed, he's the 4th seed. I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand, I'm pretty strong. So, point of our deck is, it's a lot like Bant Company. From Old Standard, and play a lot of these 3-drop kind of mid-rangey creatures and tempo plays like Valor Stance. Let's go ahead and play it. A Tranquil Cove, so if you draw an untapped land, you can Valor Stance. To kind of gain incremental advantage. I do not know what he's on. From his league, he could be on Zombies, Mono Black, Salt Control. Looks like that might be what he's on. He's definitely on a black deck. He's definitely not on Monument, which is what I thought he'd be on. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and play a Thornwood Falls here and pass the turn. Second, he's going to be playing a control deck, so Valor Shades could be good in the late game. Let's see what we draw here. Another Reflector Mage. Actually not very good in this matchup since he does not run a lot of creatures in this deck. If you don't know what Horizon is, by the way, it's all like Frontier. Meaning it's all the sets that are in Frontier, but it only uses commons and uncommons. So it's like if Pauper, Penny Dreadful, and Frontier got thrown into a blender, then here's the format you get. And it really allows for a lot of these creative decks that are reminiscent of old standard decks, but not quite, and also these cool, unique decks, and it's really budget and low to the ground. So yeah, looking at our deck, we really want green mana, and we do have a few double green cards like Teamer Sabertooth, so we're going to go ahead and get a forest here. Hopefully we draw a land next turn. We did. Awesome. We don't really want to be missing land drops. What we really want is some, like, Void Grafter is great, like these flash creatures you're able to put in at the end of turn. If he taps out for something like a Torrent of Scarabs, our Ixalan's Binding is going to be able to take that out rather nicely. Let's see what he does here. It's a Bone Picker. Okay. Well, that's going to get Reflector Maged. So we're just going to go ahead and run out this Void Grafter and start getting some beatdowns going. We really want to hit like an untapped land next turn, or an untapped white source like a Plains. So we could Reflector Mage and leave up Valor Stance. We did not, which is fine. It means we're going to get to run out of Reflector Mage. We are susceptible to a removal spell, but I mean, that's fine. So let's go and Reflector Mage away that Bone Picker. That's not going to come back for a little bit. And let's get the beatdowns going. This is kind of how our deck works. We just kind of out-tempo our opponent. And we'll just pass. See what he's got this turn. He's got Grasp of Darkness, okay. And you have a Murder as well. He's Gifted Aetherborn. Interesting. So, a few options here. Wow, Third Inspector is great. We can, Gifted Aetherborn's really annoying for us, but his main way of winning is a card, Torrent of Scarabs, which you don't have a lot of ways of dealing with. We can just Ixalan's Binding, leave up Valor Stance, and play Reflector Mage and leave up Valor Stance, or you can Ixalan's Binding and Thraben Inspector. I don't think we want to Ixalan's Binding. We want to save this for something a little bigger. So I think we're just going to Reflector Mage, and then we'll see if we want to just play Thraben Inspector after that. So let's go ahead. Mage away. To note, this is the last, these top 4 this round in the finals are the last 2 rounds where Reflector Mage is going to be legal in Horizon. It's getting banned after this because of it puts you at a bit of a advantage and more tempo plays than you're really supposed to have and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and play Thraben Inspector here because if he just plays out 2 removal spells, we still have a body. And I don't feel like Valor Stance, it doesn't kill Bone Picker, which we know he has, so Just go ahead and play this out. He's gonna land. It's a fatal push. Nope. Plus, Valor Stance does not protect against Grasp of Darkness. He's got a Sign in Blood. Okay. That's totally fine by me. Lose more life, please. Let's see what he's doing here. He's gonna murder. Okay. So looks like he's gonna murder and then Bone Picker. That's a bit annoying, actually. Let's see what we draw here. Bounding Crisis. That was an amazing draw, actually. Because now we're going to be able to Bounding Crisis this Bone Picker and get in for 3. And leave up Valor Stance and Clue. Seems like a slam dunk. Let's do that. Put in the Fish Lizard. We know he has Gifted Aetherborn in hand. And we have Ixalan's Binding for that. So let's get in for 3. Get him down to 11. Valor Stance, if you don't know, it gives target creature indestructible, or you can destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Not great in this matchup. It does protect against his removal, but it doesn't really kill anything, and it doesn't protect against Grasp. So it's not where we want to be all the time, but not the worst. He's got a Kitesail Freebirder. Okay. That's a bit annoying. That's going to be able to take our Ixalan's Binding, I believe. Yep. There goes the Binding. I just hope he doesn't play something like Indulgent Tormentor here. That'd be worst case. Okay, it is worst case. Lovely. That was not good at all. We really want to see something like a removal spell now for that Kitesail Freebirder to get rid of Tormentor forever, because that did not work out like we wanted it to. So let's scrap Arena, this Glue Token. He did not get in for 3 with his Bone Picker, with noting. Yes! Reflector Mage was such a good draw. Ooh, and Teamer Sabertooth. We really want to wait until we have 1 more mana to play this Sabertooth. So now we have options again. We can Reflector Mage the Indulgent Tormentor. Leave up Valor Stance and attack with the team. No, attack with these two. Because then if he blocks with Bounding Crisis, we can Valor Stance and give it indestructible. We can't really attack with this because then he's going to get a free block with a Bone Picker and just take 5 and go to 6. And then we can't really get good value with Valor Stance. You know, one of his cards in his hand is Gifted Aetherborn, so that's kind of going to shut down our attacking a little bit. So we want to get in damage while we can right now. Other options are to bounce Kitesail Freebirder with Reflector Mage, get that Ixalan's Binding back, and then plan to Ixalan's Binding, but that seems a bit slow. Let's think about this. We could bounce Bone Picker, but that seems like the worst option. It's definitely between bouncing Kitesail Freebirder and Indulgent Tormentor. If we bounce Tormentor, it allows for an attack with our Void Grafter, which is really what I want, is to push damage right now. So that's just what we're going to do. Play Reflector Mage. And we're going to Mage Indulgent Tormentor. That's going to guarantee that it doesn't come down for a few turns. And then we could push some damage through right now. Because now he's already pressured to block with his Kitesail Freebirder. And then you really see the power of Reflector Mage, like how big that was a swing in our direction. It's one of the best top decks we could have had. Yeah, next turn we really want like an untapped land, because Temur Sabertooth is really like our combo piece in this deck. We get to start bouncing our own permanents, like bounce Reflector Mage, and then replay Reflector Mage while giving this Indestructible, and it makes for a pretty lethal combination. So his cards in hand we know of are Gifted Aetherborn and Indulgent Tormentor, and 2 mystery cards. So let's see how he blocks here. He's going to block. Okay, so this seems like a pretty easy Gisline Indestructible. You're going to just eat his Bone Picker. So this is basically just a chump block. And that was totally fine by us. Because now he's down to 9. We just get to pass. I'm just going to F6 this turn. We got nothing. I tapped out. Because I really want that untapped land next turn. Be able to play Temur Sabertooth. Here's Gifted Aetherborn. See if he's got any follow-up. He's got another one. Okay. Annoying. Yeah, that was actually really bad for us. We actually really did not want to see 2 Gifted Aetherborns. That's really going to shut down attacking. And yeah, he's getting in. And no reason not to. Come on, untap land. The 4th Reflector Mage would be good also. Rogue Refiner. Alright, that's not horrible. Let's do that. Go ahead and cast Rogue Refiner. Okay, good. There's a land. It's not untapped, but we already weren't going to cast anything else this turn, so that actually turned out pretty fine. Now the question, do we want to attack with Bounding Krasis and try to force a Valorous Stance trade for Gifted Aetherborn? I don't think so. I think we just kind of want to protect with our Valorous Stance and just pass the turn here. Notably, a Tempest Caller. It's a 4-mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, tap all creatures your opponents control. Is lethal right now. We have 11 damage on the battlefield right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is just a live draw to win. Now we also have Valorous Stance backup for that as well. Let's see how he wants to attack here. Just with the Kitesail Freebirder. Okay. We can't do anything, so we'll take it. And I assume this is just Tormentor. Yep, there it is. Alright, we really want to see... I mean, Tempest Caller would just be GG, but... let's see what we draw here. Another Void Grafter. So we're going to play Sabertooth and pass. And just start the value train. We could Void Grafter and Valorous Stance, but there's really no point. Let's move to combat first, see if we can get him to kind of force some action. Nope, okay. Yeah, there's really no point to start getting in, so let's just play, oops, okay, one more green for that. Let's play this Temur Sabertooth. And this is great, because not only is it a resilient threat that gains indestructible, it could bounce our own creatures. So we could like bounce Rogue Refiner to draw more cards, bounce Reflector Mage to bounce their creatures, 3 Inspector draw cards, Void Grafter for protection, Bounding Krasis for 10th though. It gets pretty out of hand pretty fast. Let's see if he's got like some kind of answer for right now. He does not. Do we want him to draw another card? Let's just pay 3 life. We're at a pretty high life total right now. We do that unless we sack a creature or pay 3 life, and we're at a very high life. We're at 19. We could go down to 13 here, we're not in danger of dying really anytime soon. And maybe 3-turn clock. If their Deadlands is pretty annoying. But we have Teamer Sabertooth protection over that. That is a way of killing it though. So he's gonna get in for 6. Alright, we can't do anything about that. We're gonna go down to 13. We're gonna go ahead and bounce our Reflector Mage here. And bounce the Indulgent Tormentor. Just so we have more of a clock. Or more of a way to come back. And they're gonna have to use Ifnir Deadlands plus Desert of the Glorified to take down our Teamer Sabertooth. And then once they go for the second time, we could Void Grafter to keep it alive. However, once again, we do have Tempest Call in our deck somewhere that is still just lethal. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he's tanking a little bit. So this is a Ifnir Deadland sack. He's gonna go for the kill on Rogue Refiner. Do we care about that? I don't think we do, honestly. I think he's trying to bait a removal spell out of us, so that's why he's doing this now. So we're actually not going to bounce our Reflector Mage end of turn here. That was kind of a tell. So we're just going to let that go. It's fine. If he wants to go for like a removal spell here, there's a Bone Picker. Okay. Only card I can think of is Ultimate Price. So now we're really at an impasse of, do we want to bounce right now and kind of utilize, we are falling behind on board. Because next turn, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do it. If he has it, he has it. This is just kind of one of those situations we have to take action. Yep, looks like he does have it. Man, that's a little unfortunate, but yep, sometimes you get punished. Yes, we will bounce Reflector Mage. See what we draw here? Land. That was good, because now we could bounce Kitesail Freebooter and Valor's and Ixalan's Binding the Indulgent Tormentor forever and start to work our way back from there. So let's do that. So we're gonna Reflector Mage Kitesail Freebooter, and then Ixalan's Binding is gonna take out Indulgent Tormentor. We still have exactly 9 damage on board, so that Tempest Caller is still an out to win. He does have Ifnir Deadlands, so which kind of gums that math a little bit. And that was a brutal Ultimate Price. He had 2 cards left in hand. So this is really our last shields down on our side, so he's lagging a little bit. And we're actually pretty down on time too. So good news though is that even if we do lose this match, our matchup gets far better post board. This can be a rough matchup. It's like he's trying to cast his Kitesail Freebooter. You can't do that. So he's deciding to come in. Okay. We're at 10. We are falling behind in life, which is very, very important. He's going to cycle a desert. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't play that first if they're dead lands. I guess he just wants a better draw. It's like he hit a land. If I were to guess his cards in hand, he's on Kitesail, Freebooter, and land. So I think he's, for the most part, like out of gas. So if we're able to stabilize this board, we could be able to come back quite easily. Tempest Caller? Just a land. That was pretty brutal, actually. We really wanted a non-land card there. So now what do? We can come in with Bounding Crisis and just trade. Leave up Void Grafter. Because he's going to be able to Kitesail, Freebooter, or Valorant Stance next turn anyway, so we might as well get in while we still can. So let's get in for 3. Yep, here's the block. So we're going to indestructible up our Bounding Crisis and just eat there. We do have to play Void Grafter for Tempest Caller to be lethal now, but I feel like we've pretty much stabilized this board. He's got some weird attacks. However, Gifted Aetherborn just messed it up a little bit. He tapped out of Ifnir Deadlands, so we're pretty free to play Void Grafter here, unless he knows about it now. Really hope he's just on nothing in hand, so we can get a lot of value with our Void Grafter. Wow, he's getting in? Ooh, he's getting frisky with that Gifted Aetherborn. Okay, well, we're going to double block. He's going to be able to kill it, but that's fine with us. We even have Void Grafter for protection. Yep. It's like, you just 2-for-1s us there, but we're definitely fine with that. We are on a 2-turn clock, but hopefully we draw something good to get out of this. So what has he got? Hopefully not Bone Picker number 3. Oh goodness, that's not good. Does he have another one? Oh good lord. Well, now we lose. Wow! Okay, that happened. So we're just going to run this out. Wow, that was brutal. Double Grimag. Runner. We draw a Lamphold Pacifist. And we'll scoop it up. Yeah, that was unexpected. So, push board, what do we want here? Random zombie fishes there. Push board, what we're running in Ixalan's Binding is great. Uvenwald Mysteries is our big trump card for this matchup because it gives us value when creatures die. I don't know if he's on the Torment of Scarabs version. However, negates are coming in. I don't know about Spell Pierce though. Our Russian Cleric definitely not coming in. We may have just one more copy of Inox Survivalist, and Spell Pierce and Negate are not coming in. What do we want coming out? Lamphold Pacifist is pretty bad, as well as Valor Stance. It does protect against removal spells, since we're being Uvenwald Mysteries, kind of a nombo. Felidar Guardian is not great in this matchup. We could also cut probably a Rogue Refiner. And no, Rogue Refiner is really good. Draws us cards. We have to cut 2 cards. Pretty tough. Maybe Void Grafter. We'll go down one Void Grafter and one Duskwatch. Since we brought in a lot of non-creatures, Duskwatch becomes worse. So let's run it like that. Hopefully I have some more luck in game one. Don't draw. Whiffs. Yeah, I think that ultimate price is what won in that game. Maybe he was a little greedy to tap out there and just go for it, but when he has 2 cards in hand and and we really just need that tempo advantage, there's really just nothing we can do besides pray that he doesn't have it. It's a little unfortunate that he did, but such is life. So we're Sword Priest MC, and there we go. There's our deck. We're game 3. Here you see the deck, by the way. 3-Wind Inspector. We didn't find a Duskwatch last game, but this one is very good. Kind of our collecting company, this deck. So yeah, let's see how this game 2 goes. We're gonna be on the play, which is good. So we're on the play. Ooh, this hand is horrible. We need blue mana really badly, and all blue spells we draw are bad. We don't have really any sideboard cards. I'm not a fan of this hand. Okay, well this isn't much better, but keep it. We what's with our lands betraying us a little bit? We want this. No, we don't want Rogue Refiner. That kind of hurt because Rogue Refiner is really good in this matchup, but we just don't have green mana, and we need to find green mana. We're going to be able to hold up Negate, but we're going to get run over by Gifted Aetherborns. Scarlet Desert. Green mana? Oh, goodness. Deck! Come on, there's more green than anything else. Come on. Okay. Good sign that he's just passing. Green mana? Green mana? Green mana? Okay, it's green mana. We did it. A little slow, but better than not hitting it. Let's see what he's got here. Hopefully it's something that's negatable. It is negatable, and we will negate that. Unburden is really annoying. And we'll go ahead and crack this. For a forest. See what we draw. 3-Wind Inspector. Perfect. That's actually great, because now we're going to get to Uvenwald Mysteries and 3-Wind Inspector in the same turn. And combo. Once we crack our clue, no matter where it's from 3rd Inspector, we get a 1/1. So let's see what he's got here. Hopefully not a Torment of Scarabs. It's a Torment of Scarabs, of course. Wow, he's just like calling our shots today with our bad luck. We're gonna take 3. See what we draw. Plains was one of our worst draws. We're just gonna go ahead and do this right now. Crack this. Hopefully hit a forest so we could play Duskwatch and leave up Blossoming Defense, which is really just where we want to be. So we draw here. Okay, well, it's a tap green source, but it's a green source. We're not just going to run out Duskwatch. This is kind of our way of getting back in this game. And just running it out is probably our worst play. And we'll pass. And it is now just come to my attention that you guys have been seeing black this entire stream. Okay, well that's unfortunate. So let me restart this stream really quick, and I'll come back to you really soon. Alright, sorry about that everyone. Looks like my stream software crashed without me knowing it, and we actually had nothing on stream for a little bit, but hopefully we're back. Let me go ahead and check the YouTube status. We are back. Awesome. So we're going to lose 3 life again to this Torment of Scarabs. Sorry about that, everyone. Go to 16. Good job. Ooh, Inox Survivalist. That's great. That's going to let us kill this Torment of Scarabs. So let's get him for 2 damage here. And now, because of this Uvenwald Mysteries, every single card that he kills is just, like, strictly worse. So we're going to have to kill this Torment finally, and we get to leave up Blossoming Defense. We could have even run out our Duskwatch leaving up Blossoming Defense. So this is going to Grasp. Okay, well, we're going to Megamorph this and take out your Torment of Scarabs. We're not going to go in Blossoming Defense here. We have another one in the deck, and we get a clue. So let's pass. Hopefully he doesn't have Unburden here. Oh no! Oh, that was catastrophic. Yikes. Oh no, that was so bad. Oh no. Well, come on, deck. Give us something good. Yes, thank you, deck. That will qualify. So let's get in for 2. Yeah, let's tap intelligently. There we go. Play this Rogue Refiner. Draw a card. Yes, second Mysteries is great. We would like you to kill our creatures. Go for it. Because now we get to draw 2 cards whenever a creature dies, which is huge. See what he's got here. It's Indulgent Tormentor. Okay. See what we draw. 3rd Uvenwald Mysteries. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Uvenwald Mysteries number 3. Get in with Thraben Inspector and Rogue Refiner, because if we block, we're going to get to draw a ton of cards. So we're okay with you blocking. So now he's in this conflicted area where he's just like, he can't block. Like, none of my creatures can die or else he's going to lose. And we're just going to sack this Human Soldier so we don't lose a ton of, so we don't have to lose a lot of life and doesn't get to draw extra cards. Yep, no blocks. Alright, go. And now we're cracking clues. We got 3 1/1s. We could even just sack Thraben Inspector. Get a ton of clues. I'm actually good with that. Let's do that. Sack this. Who would like to draw? Get some clues, please. Why, thank you. So he's going to get in for 5. Yeah, we're at 11. We do need to draw an answer to this Indulgent Tormentor. It's going to kill us. So like a Bounding Krasis or a Reflector Mage. Even Ixalan's Binding would be great. Second one is not ideal. So let's crack. Get some humans. And draw a card. Forest was horrible. Throne of Falls, also horrible. Come on, deck. Something good, please. Non-land. That's a land, deck. Okay, let's crack another clue. We have gone 3 lands in a row. Void Grafter isn't a land, but it's not much. We do have a lot of power in creatures, actually. So yeah, let's get in. Do we want to just play? Yeah, let's play untap land. And then get in for 3 with Rogue Refiner. Once again, he's in this position of I can't really block because I'm going to get to draw a ton of cards and get a ton of humans. So he's going to take 3 and go to 8. And we're going to get 3 more humans on end step. So unless he has a way to sweep the board. Do we want to sack Rogue Refiner? Yeah. We have to sack 2 non-land permanents. So let's sack Rogue Refiner. Investigate. We're also just going to sacrifice a clue, because that also gets us 3 tokens. Oh, we can't sacrifice a clue. That's unfortunate. If it's that sack a non-land permanent or draw a card, then we just win right there. We have 9 power right now, so he needs something, or else we win. He can only put us to 1. Yeah, triple Ovenwald Mysteries, getting the job done. He needs something like a Gifted Aetherborn. So he's going in the tank a little bit. So you're going to crash in. He's considering. Yep, he's coming in. Yep. We'll go to 1. What do you have? It's got to be good. He's got a fish. Fish is not going to do it. Let's crack a clue. Ooh, we got there. Wow. Wow, that was really close. Ixalan's Binding was our draw, and then our next draw was an island. If we were to crack a clue, we get a Rogue Refiner. Wow, that was super close. So a card that he may have in his sideboard is Flaying Tendrils. And now that he knows about Ulvenwald Mysteries and how much power it just did, I feel like that's a card that's going to come in. So maybe we like some more counter magic. So maybe bring in the 3rd negate. Do we want to cut anything for the negate though? It's really just a matter of like what's more important, the counter magic or the creatures. Because the important part in Ulvenwald Mysteries is that they don't die; they get exiled. Is that once the creatures die, not exiled, and Flame Tendrils will exile them. Maybe we just want to run it back. Yeah, let's just run it back. We're gonna be on the draw, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, let's do this. Okay, we really need a 3rd land, but on the draw, this is totally keepable. So he kept the 7 as well. Alright, well that can help us find a land. It's a Thraben Inspector. It is not a land though. He's got Cut Sail Freebooter. Well, there goes Ulvenwald Mysteries. Maybe even Ixalan's Binding. Honestly, a tap land, like a one of these gain lands or an Evolving Wilds, is probably our best draw next turn because we get just play Third Inspector and do that and utilize our mana. He takes Ixalan's Binding, interesting. We did hit a tap land, awesome. That was perfect. So I get to do that, and Third Inspector, and next turn we're going to slam this Overworld Mysteries, and then start delaying some creatures. He's going to get in for 1, that's fine. Wow, Overworld Mysteries number 2 off the top. So we'll play this Mysteries right now. He does not have a removal spell. Just getting for 1, and we'll have 6 from there. Notably, he is running a little low on time. See what he's got. Like a Bone Picker. It's a Torment of Scarabs. Alright, we do have an Inox Survivalist to deal with that. We need 5 mana though. So, what do we want to do here? We'll lose 3 life for now. We did hit a land. Awesome. So, we're going to get him for 1. We have a few options. We can play Rogue Refiner, draw a card. We can Overworld Mysteries number 2. Or we could Reflector Mage the Kitesail Freebooter. I kind of like just Reflector Mage Kitesail Freebooter. And get our Ixalan's Binding back. So if we play something like an Indulgent Tormentor, we can take care of that rather nicely. We don't really mind the Torment of Scarabs right now because we have Inox Survivalist in our hand. See what he's got. He's Grasp of Darkness for Reflector Mage. Okay. So we're going to get a clue. And he's going to cycle a desert. Looking for a Bone Picker maybe. Does not get it. We're going to lose... we're going to sack a clue. And get a 1/1. Kind of a combo there. We hit a tap land. Because we hit a tap land, I actually like playing Overworld Mysteries number 2. So let's play the second Mysteries. And he's going to get to Kitesail Freebooter for our Ixalan's Binding. But we have Inox Survivalist for Torment of Scarabs, and we can just draw out of it. There's the Freebooter. There's only one choice. It's a Binding. So let's crack our Vulnerable. We're going to get a Plains here. And I think because we have the second Overworld Mysteries, we're going to go ahead and sack our Thraben Inspector, because it can't really attack in a Kitesail Freebooter anyways. We drew a Negate too. So let's go ahead and cast face down our Inox Survivalist. And we'll pass. Negate is great because that's going to be able to allow us to play around with Flaying Tendrils. So we'll take 1. We're at 16. See if he's got an Indulgent Tormentor. He does not. Okay. Well, we are not going to decline to kill that Torment of Scarabs. Let's do that. So we draw Duskwatch. Ooh, that was good. So let's get in for 4. And we're just going to play Rogue Refiner and leave up Negate and Clue Crack. See what we draw. Ooh, Negate number 2. He is also lower on time than us for about like a minute. We were also getting low on time, so we got to draw something. He is flooding pretty hard. Yeah, Fling Tendrils would be really bad for us right now since everything is 2 powered. So really don't want to see that. He does have it. Okay, so we're going to negate that. So he's got a follow up to that. Looks like a Gurmag Angler. That's fine. Nope, just gonna pass. Alright. Ooh, Reflector Mage is great. We don't really have a reason to play anything, like our Dusk Watch. We can just sit back, crack clues, get 1/1s, and leave up counter magic. See what he's got here. So Grasp of Darkness, maybe? Yep, once again, that is fine by us, because we're gonna get clues. Got another one, and a Murder. Once again, yeah, it's fine by us. We're going to get clues. Now we're going to play the Dusk Watch. Yeah, we're going to Dusk Watch and pass. He has no cards in hand. He's just out of gas. He needs something. We have a Reflector Mage for anything big, like an Indulgent Tormentor. We have Negate for anything small, like a removal spell, or a Flaying Tendrils. He says, Ilvenwald Mysteries, I hate you. Well, haha, it's for this matchup. It's so good, because it makes all of his removal spells just horrible. We get to sit back and draw cards, so you can't really do anything, and now we just can't attack. Let's see what he's got. He drew a fish. Okay. That's fine. We have Reflector Mage for fish. That was a hard-casted fish, too. So we're going to activate our Dusk Watch. We whiffed. That's fine. But we could actually... we don't have enough mana to Reflector Mage plus Ixalan's Binding. Or 1 short. We could set it up, though. It's like we're in the red now for time. So we're just going to Reflector Mage, the Kite Sail Freebooter, then plan on Ixalan's Binding that Gurmag Angler forever, and leave up counter magic, and we'll pass. You can't replay that Kite Sail Freebooter. He drew Sign in Blood. We're going to negate that. We really just don't want him drawing cards and getting out of this. And passes. He drew another Inox Survivalist. So we're going to Ixalan's Binding, take out the fish forever. Get in for 5. And we could just draw 7 cards. Holy clues, Batman. Yeah, so we have so many clues. We just draw out of this pretty easily. Yep, here's Kite Sail Freebooter. That's going to get nothing. And now we will crack clues. Get some soldiers, or some human soldiers. And he scoops it up. Woo! GG's. We did it. Wow, that was a super close match. Ulvenwald Mysteries pulled us through. Especially that game 2. That game 2 is insane. But looks like we got there. So that was an example of Horizon. Once again, I'm really sorry about the black screen for game 1. Because looks like my streaming software just didn't really want to cooperate with me a little bit, which is fine. Go ahead and reporting that right now in the chat. So it looks like I'll be playing against in the finals this deck, And I'll either be playing against Stream Hopper or Johnny. It could be the same matchup again. Yeah, Overworld Mysteries is such a good card, and this how the deck works. It's very tempo, with Dusk Reflector Mage and Duskwatch Recruiter, and yeah, and so that's gonna do it for me, nhallen37, here with Top Tech MTG and MTG Amino, saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.